Well, many believe the key to keeping the figures in check is improving test and trace using local teams. A trial has been running in Swindon and Somerset to track more of the contacts of people who've tested positive for coronavirus. Now, it's been so successful, it's now being expanded. Martin Jones has been to meet the team in Swindon.
Boots on the ground. The local public health team in Swindon showing us how it's done. This isn't a real call to protect people's privacy, but this is one of the main ways this team finds people who've tested positive for COVID.
I'm from Swindon Borough Council.
The person you're calling is unable to take your call.
It starts with a phone call, or three.
But it really is important that we speak to you today so that we can gather important information regarding your positive COVID test.
And if that doesn't work, a text.
Because we're in a sort of 5-mile radius, we can, once we've done the text messages and the phone calls, if they're not successful, it's much easier to go and do a doorstep visit. And that's the final stage, really, for us to try and make that contact.
It's all because the NHS is desperately trying to increase the success of its test and trace scheme. Nationally, the health service is only reaching around 63% of positive cases. So they send some of those they can't reach to local councils. And of those, Swindon reaches 83%, which they see as a great success.
At the local level, we have that local intelligence, which doesn't always replicate at national level. We understand our communities a lot more, so we know how to reach out to them a lot better. I think as we move through this pandemic, that emphasis on regional down to local is really, really important.
And it's not just Swindon. Somerset has a similar pilot, and Bristol plans to bring one in soon.
We'll know how to reach people in communities that the national system has proved itself unable to understand or to access.
The Swindon team was just one person until a few weeks ago. It's now being expanded to 7, helping find contacts throughout the year. Martin Jones, BBC Points West.